Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. In front of me is one of our alumni of OBU that just have cleared his OBU for November 2024 attempt. Now, you might be asking, you guys might be asking that, sir, why you are posting this podcast late because the result is announced in March. So the thing is that Osama that's in front of me have got the result on a first instance. He was failed, right? So once analyzing that, we have received a failures feedback. So we just discussed with each and everyone regarding the feedback and each, and we analyzed the feedback with that. And at the end, I got concluded that there needs to be an appeal, right? The thing is, the reasons to appeal was quite simpler, because we didn't had an absolute change. They were quite the feedback that they gave us was quite subjective, and they attached a plagiarism report or kind of a thing. We'll be asking with Usama each and everything that how did this happen and how did it went. But the thing is that ultimately, like just a week ago, he just sent me the appeal that we made. They accepted. In fact, I'll be showing you the screenshot as well. And they regarded us a pass grade, although they gave us the C grade. But ultimately, our cost gets saved. And obviously, grades doesn't matter. It's the class of honors that matters. So let's hear from Usama. That Usama, while in every podcast I ask from the student like how did they cover OBU, right? So if you can share a particular experience of yours, like how that you covered OBU, what was your expectation from result, and then I'll come on to the result that what exactly happened and how you catered it. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll start with a brief introduction. I'm one of your students. My name is Mohammed Osama, and I'm an ACCA finalist,
Okay.
just a paper away from becoming ACCA affiliate. So, basically, how I found you was through basically I took SBR classes from Sir Mustafa, and like one a few of my friends from Karachi. They were like quite familiar with your institute, so I was like quite happy to join you. In fact, three of my friends joined at the same time, but they dropped out due to their financial reasons or something. But apart from that, like in the start, I was very confused. Like, how should I even start? Like, I still remember for 2 days in the beginning, I was just opening the Word document. And I was just looking. I just completed the first page, and I was like not sure what should I do on the second.
Hmm.
So after like taking your class, they were very helpful. Like each and everything was explained in detailed manner. The things which we should avoid while writing our thesis, and like while making our report, including the other components like Excel. So there were five components which were involved. So everything was I think it was timely mannered and it was timely checked as well from my mentor. I was like busy preparation for my other exam as well. I was like in those days I completed the ethics module as well. I was like I traveled to Saudi as well. So
Hmm.
it was quite
So
an
everything was
extensive
going
time.
together, like all
Yeah,
was together. Then Saudi was also in that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, um, apart from that, like OBU in the starting, I was like, there was it was very difficult for me to take class. And I
Hmm.
still remember I was in the plane, I was taking your class on OBU, and I was like writing the thesis. The female beside me, she was like asking, "Are you working? What are you doing?" I was like, "No, it's quite different from work, but it's like a self development." The
Right.
things which I learned from OBU, the second question which you asked me, I've learned a lot of things. And OBU has significantly helped me in my SBL paper. I cannot explain how much.
Hmm.
Like the topic which I wrote in SWOT analysis, it was just a copy paste in my exam. And literally I thought like maybe I'm doing the OBU or what? Like it was the same thing.
And therefore, I
So
ask student to go for these things together. They both are kind
yeah,
of related. You'll see the same teachers offering the same thing. You'll see that these both are related. In fact, they and you are totally right. The SWOT that you do in OBU
yeah,
It's actually sometimes they ask in SBL, but there are actual companies and there are fictional companies. So this is just the thing.
Yeah, and even in SBR as well, like in ratio analysis, as you are familiar with in like financial reporting. So like even that was very helpful. Like how should I? Because like hope you like polished my skills further, like to that extent that I can like think on my own rather than
Hmm.
relying on books anymore. So even like while doing SBR, like most of the things I was like doing on self. Even OBU under your mentorship, I did most of the thing under your mentorship, your guidance, and everything was checked in detail from you. But the thing, I was like a bit confused on why I was failed
Yeah,
because I
now
was pretty
let's
much
come on to
confident.
that. Now you got
Yeah,
the result, right? It was
yeah,
25th of March, and I believe it was a day similar, and you all of a sudden got to result. And your companies were quite famous too as well. Nvidia
yeah,
was
exactly.
secondary. I really appreciate the persons, those who are working on these tech sectors. They have some good, great idea, and they kind of match with my thoughts as well. So all of a sudden you realized, oh, you got failed. Now, what was the first thing? Although we and I and you had
Yeah,
a small bit of discussion as well that the things
yeah,
were right, and it was a
yeah,
stupid talk. But what exactly you felt like? What would have done that?
yeah. So basically, even since I was young, I was like a lot in gaming. So I was
Hmm.
quite familiar with Nvidia since COVID.
Hmm.
Like their economy like grew significantly, and I was like I was checking the shares, and sometimes I used to learn how to trade shares. So I was like quite interested in Nvidia.
Hmm.
So the main challenge which I found was the year end. The Nvidia's year end was on 31st January, which was a bit challenging because like the competitors, their year end was on 31st December.
Hmm.
So there was this 1 month gap which which meant a lot in the research. I cannot explain. Even like I spent 2 weeks just like gathering data of that 1 month,
Hmm.
just that 1 month doing SWOT analysis. And these giant companies, they like change rapidly, so you
Hmm.
cannot say that 1 month is not
Hmm.
material.
Hmm.
Even one day is like very material. So I was quite confident the things which the resources I was mostly using Nvidia's own websites, on their articles, like their info pack, kind of like Obu provides each
Hmm.
and everything with the owners and financials, each and everything. So most of the things were like financial wise, I have taken most of the things from them and other like trusted resources,
Hmm.
the articles which you suggested us. So each and everything was like aligned. The word count in first instant, I thought that the word counts could be less, like less than 7,500 or that. But you said no, it's fine. Like it doesn't need to be exactly 7,500 or like less. 100 or 200 is fine.
Hmm.
And one thing which I really appreciated from your side is that you don't rely on Turnitin report. I have seen most OPO mentors, what they do is like they receive the thesis, they have checked like 1 or 2 minutes, they'll just run a Turnitin report. They will not check it. They will say, oh, you have plagiarism and this and that. And the same story happened with one of my friend, and he even got like plagiarism on like simple words like on and part. So he was like a bit confused that obviously I can like write these words on my own. Like obviously no one will pick these words from Google. So how come like plagiarism is coming?
Hmm.
And till the very end, like they were still relying on Turnitin report. In fact, he recently failed. So I advised him the same as you told me about appeal. So as goes appeal. So yeah, I was quite I was like quite stressed that time because like my father's health was critical during those
Hmm.
times.
You
And
told me about that.
uh
Like, it was
yeah,
a critical
exactly. And
situation.
I was like, yeah, I was near my SVR exam result. So I was like hoping to get the result OBU of to get some positivity of
Yeah,
passing. But
sometimes
yeah,
you need that in life now, like everything is going in a
exactly.
bad way. So at least a one positive start would
Yeah,
help you to rebuild things.
yeah, exactly. So about the appeal process, I followed how you told me, and in fact, how you guided me through the appeal process. First, like most people, like most OBU mentors, and there are some people who are like providing thesis writing services. So they were like encouraging me, they were messaging me, oh, we'll do in this amount. And some were like misguiding me that no, after you fail the RR, in fact, just my RR was failed, and each and every comment was just regarding the like you have copied and pasted
Yeah,
the
and getting
articles. And
getting it
yeah,
redone, right?
yeah,
I
exactly.
was the
So
only one, right? Though
yeah,
no one who
obviously,
asked
because like
you
no
to
one,
appeal that.
exactly, no one was trusting me. And in fact, I was literally 99% almost there, paying someone to, okay, like guide me through it and this and that. So I was like literally 99%. But since you told me go for appeal, go for appeal, I won't answer you, just go for appeal. I'll explain later, just go for appeal. So regarding that, like even you saw the report 2 to 3 times. You saw my research and report, and you were like I have a lot of experience in thesis. So like there's no way. Even you saw some articles online as well, the thesis which I wrote, and you said like there's a 190% like difference between those. So like how come plagiarism is still there?
Hmm.
And first you told me to request the Turnitin report from OBU.
Hmm.
This was the first step which you did, and it was uh, I think it was a crucial part in our appeal process because
Hmm. We
the
asked them the
the
report to share it. Like, what's the
yeah,
biggest
exactly,
difference?
exactly. If you don't have the report, I'll send it again so you can show to the students. It's
Hmm.
fine. So the Turnitin report which I showed you from the OBU, and even I reviewed it, and you said like they've given plagiarism on literally meaningless things like on and part two, and even NVIDIA, they gave plagiarism on word NVIDIA. So like,
Hmm.
and you
So we
and you
challenged
said like
that. Like,
it's
are you
yeah,
guys in your
exactly.
senses?
Yeah, exactly. You said like this is useless, this is meaningless, and literally you told me draft an email and let me review it. So I drafted the email, and you saw it. You said okay, improve this word, this and that. Even each and everything was mentioned in the email. I think you do have the email.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you
I
can
have the
show
email,
to
and
the
in fact,
students.
I'll show it to everyone that
Yeah,
how the
exactly,
story. Now think of it, guys. A guy who's already struggling from some phases of life. He somehow managed to do OBU, and all of a sudden, after reviews, after everything, and sometimes I'm also occupied. I don't do the reviews that much on time, but I provide my best, right? And after that, he got a result and he got failed. Now think of that after getting failed, he got a consultation from me to appeal. And from the others, he was getting services being written by someone's, or he was like to do the all wrap again. In fact, one of the Osama's question was that, sir, shall I change my companies and do all the things again? So I asked him not
exactly,
to do anything, right? Because this is the thing, that the approach that we follow, in that approach there's very lesser chance that you guys can be plagiarized. And after that, once he appealed, they sent us the plagiarism report, and we analyzed that. In fact, I'll show you guys that plagiarism report as well. And then they were plagiarizing like NVIDIA on the and each and everything. And after that, what exactly happened? He appealed and he challenged the report, and all of a sudden, they just emailed, "Oh, we are sorry. We just checked it now with the open eyes, and you are getting the grade of pass, and we are changing the result that we have given you." So it's just of a matter of stress handling, and it's matter of one thing that you should be knowing, that if you have worked hard, if you have given a dedicated time, I don't think so that anything in the world could stop you if you have given the appropriate level of time to anything. And his performance is in front of me. While we got the result, we were just reviewing each and everything, and it was kind of that, where the hell is plagiarism? How can they just ask us? And in fact, I asked Osama multiple times as well, that Osama, have you plagiarized? Have you copy pasted the sources? Have you done this? So he was all the time saying, sir, So believe me, I followed the classes. I have never done the control C and control V. I have never copy paste. Yeah, I read the articles. I commented through myself.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, like first, there were like preventive measures which you in the beginning you told me that this is wrong. Even if you remember the pictures,
Hmm.
there was some problem with the pictures not being shown on the screen. And apart from that, there was a referencing issue. If you remember,
Hmm.
the file was
Hmm.
not being created. So there was the issue from my side because
Hmm.
the Word document, the Word version, the Microsoft 360 version which I had, Office, it was not correct.
Hmm.
So that was my problem because the format was being changed after I saved the file. So even when I used to see the report, I have an iPhone, so I can see the PDF like normally how everyone can.
Hmm.
And I couldn't even see the picture. Each and everything was like going right and left. And I was like, oh, so this is the report which I sent to sir for the review. And obviously, what would he think about me, that how dumb can I be, like
it's
not checking the report?
it's
Yeah,
just
so
a teacher student relationship. It's
yeah,
been done by everyone.
exactly. Exactly. So, and apart from that, even I when I got failed, you told me the corrective measures, not the substitutive measures. That no,
Hmm.
okay, go for this. I'll charge you this. So this is the green flag about you which I saw, because like one of my friends who failed, and now his mentor is saying, okay, so apart after that, I'll charge you. So, like the service, the support has been ended there, the red line, and from now on, he'll be charged. So,
So he's
in fact,
asking a
like
fees
even,
for a
yeah,
consultation as well. But for
yeah,
me, I have
exactly.
paid one time, so it's my aim to get you pass. I cannot charge any.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like I cannot even thank you enough, like how you guided me, and even like I had like I had doubt on myself, but not on you, because like the students I've seen, the students like I have met who have been passed by your mentorship, literally they said like he'll support you even during 3 a.m. in the morning. And in fact, that happened when while I was like requesting for the code when I was submitting my research. I
Hmm.
remember you were driving, and
Hmm.
it was 3 a.m. at night, and you said, "Okay, wait, I'll park my car and I'll give you the code."
Hmm.
So these were the things, and mostly I'll give the credit to you. It's because like I was very weak in Word. Obviously, starting my internship in the Word document, like how to make documents.
Hmm.
In fact, literally, I learned making presentations, the referencing,
Hmm.
each and everything from,
Everything being taught in
yeah,
OB, I believe.
yeah. And in fact, there were some valuable classes as well in your portal. The Excel classes,
Hmm.
CV making classes. In fact, I made a CV from your classes as well. Job interview, and there were like some other classes, valuable classes.
These are the
So those were,
certifications that we
yeah,
offer.
exactly. Those were very helpful. In fact, like
Hmm.
after I finished the classes, like while I submitted the OBU to you for the review and each, I was like taking those classes and I was like taking notes. So all credit goes to you, and I'm still very sorry because that time, yeah, I got a bit mad, but
No
Alhamdulillah, like we
problem, no
sorted it
problem. I
out. Yeah,
can I can understand that how expensive this can be, and yeah,
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 exactly,
everyone
exactly.
has own of its issues, and what
Yeah,
I believe majorly in Pakistan, in fact, in major developing countries,
yeah,
everyone is funding themselves. So if anything goes wrong, so there's kind of a madness sometimes. But obviously, we have to deal it with patience. We have to deal it with respect, and see what you got. You ultimately get a pass grade.
yeah,
Thank you, Sama. Thank you for your time, and believe me, your results got changed. I am really happy with that. In
yeah.
fact, today I got one of my more students appeal get accepted. So apart from
Alhamdulillah.
them, we have got 3 to 4 students appeals gets accepted. And see, since the collaboration is ending, OBU is also having the pressure as well. Na?
Yeah,
They are
exactly,
getting a
exactly.
lot of scripts. They are doing the errors. Like from my side, they have reverted
Yeah,
3 results from fail to pass. So it's none of theirs mistake, but yeah, we tried our best, and since you
yeah,
deserve the pass, you got it. So thank you,
yeah.
Sama, and I wish you best of luck for the future, and all the opportunities are waiting for you.
Thank you.
Just give your best.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. It wouldn't have been possible without your guidance. So once again, thank you so much.
Thank you.